Right behind us is an actual desert oasis.
We always thought that a place like this only existed in the movies, but here in the country of Peru, there's a real-life desert oasis that gave birth to a small town, and we're here to explore it for the next 24 hours. Let the adventure begin. Before we get into it, let us give you some context. Huacachina is an enchanting oasis right in the heart of the Peruvian desert. Legend has it that this oasis was formed by a beautiful Incan princess named Huacachina, who was mourning the loss of her lover, and her tears created the lagoon. Huacachina was once a weekend retreat for the Peruvian elite, but today it's a bustling hub for adventure seekers, offering thrilling dune buggy rides, sandboarding, and even paragliding. But first things first, we need some caffeine to kickstart our day, and we're heading to the most iconic coffee shop here, known as HuacaFuckingChina.
Apparently this is a very popular spot here in this desert oasis, so we're about to grab some coffee.
Once caffeinated, we decided to tackle the sand dunes.
We wanted to get the best viewpoint of this place.
Turns out hiking the sand dunes was way more of a workout than we expected. View was worth it though. What do you guys think?
This is like 10 times more fun than going up this thing.
Note to self, don't wear water shoes in the desert. Just don't do it. To cool off my feet, we decided to do something iconic here in Huacachina. Behind me you can rent some boats and you can take a little loop around the little lake.
When in a desert oasis, why not, right?
For around $8, you can rent the Rolls Royce of paddle boats. With a maximum speed of 2 miles an hour, we couldn't say no to that bargain.
Obviously, safety first. Let's head out in this little oasis.
This is pretty cool because we have a bunch of sand dunes surrounding us. It's just the spot that makes it cool.
Just Daniel and Olga, living our life. Today we find ourselves in a little desert oasis, just chugging along. What is life?
No matter how hard we paddle, we're going about 2 miles an hour top speed.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Now that we're done paddling our butts off, we rented out some ATVs in the desert, so that is where we're heading next. Meet us there.
All right, next activity we're gonna be doing is what?
We rented a couple of ATVs and we're gonna be sand duning on some ATVs.
This is my ride.
Although I didn't show it at the time, I was actually nervous about driving an ATV. It was my first time and I was a bit hesitant. The real excitement began when we hopped on the ATVs and started racing down the sand dunes. Instantly, a surge of adrenaline hit us. The uniqueness of this experience is hard to put into words. The landscape, the thrill, and the sand in our hair and mouths just made this experience totally epic.
Okay, that was way more fun than I actually thought it was gonna be.
Now for the main event.
Now, we couldn't go to Huacachina without going sandboarding and riding in a dune buggy. Unfortunately, we were really looking forward to paragliding, but apparently the only instructor who does it was out of town that day. Hopefully next time we can catch him.
We are about to go sandboarding. I'm so excited.
If you're wondering what sandboarding is, it's basically snowboarding, but with sand.
We're gonna try these boots on, and these are what we're gonna be using to slide down the sand.
We've never done anything like this before, so.
As we looked around, we noticed that everyone appeared like they had done this before and knew what they were doing. It definitely seemed like we were the only rookies. I mean, we couldn't even put our boots on correctly. As we were getting our gear on, we started to think, what the hell did we sign ourselves up for? We started to realize that this was going to be a total fail.
For some reason, I think this is gonna be harder than it actually looks.
Oh, it's gonna be a complete fail. Absolutely gonna be a fail.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun now.
So the tour that we bought is around $30 and it's gonna be about 3.5 hours until sunset.
I tend to dance without any music when I get nervous. And as you can tell, I was really nervous.
Pretty crazy that in this desert oasis, you can find activities such as these. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it really is cool. You can come here and just do some crazy stuff and have a good time.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
Ready to fail.
Let's go make fools out of ourselves.
So we're in the middle of the desert, about to go sandboarding in an oasis. Like, it just doesn't seem real.
As you guys can probably hear from my voice, I was super sick throughout our trip, but I had to pull through because this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We walked to the base of the dunes to reach the peak where our dune buggy ride was waiting for us.
So I don't know what I did to deserve a guy like Daniel, but he's helping me carry up this sandboard. Our ride rides await us right up ahead. I think that's our ride.
Let's go.
Okay, I am getting so excited.
I have a feeling this is about to get a little rugged. I have to switch to the GoPro.
I am so excited, dude.
Strapped into our new buggy, we set off on a roller coaster ride over the vast golden waves of the sand. The powerful engine roared to life as we zoomed up and down the dunes, the wind whipping through our hair. The desert landscape seemed endless, with dunes and curves at every twist and turn. And honestly, it was one of the wildest rides of our life.
Oh my god, that was the craziest ride of our lives. How epic.
We got to one of the tallest sand dunes, and there it was time to get our boards ready.
Wax on, wax off.
It was our first time doing anything like this, and we were both super nervous, especially once we looked at how steep the sand dune appeared. Talking was a little bit hard because it was so windy and I was getting sand in my mouth.
We were super nervous, but then I remember what Bruce Lee once said.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless. Like water. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Oh my god, I have sand everywhere, but this is actually such a fun experience. Now my legs are burning, but I'm gonna make it down this hill and I'm gonna find Daniel down there. Yo, how was it?
That's the worst performance ever.
What we didn't know was that the sand dunes we were being taken to were getting progressively higher.
Round 2, let's fail some more. So, it's official. I wasn't born with any talent when it comes to this stuff. Matter of fact, I think I'm the worst one. Oh my god. Good thing we didn't go to the gym yesterday. Woo! Hey, I'm not falling.
Or it can crash.
I just ate it. Filled with sand.
We warmed up with 2 baby chills. Now we're about to hit the Big Danny.
3. It's not a straining on the quads when you don't fall. Today proves that I should never skip leg day. For all my friends that criticize me for skipping leg day, yeah, I hear you. I'm talking to you, Grant. One of the last things the tour does is bring you to an awesome sunset spot, which is right behind me. This view is gonna be amazing.
There is nothing like ending the day with a beautiful sunset. And
Peru, you definitely have delivered on the sunsets tonight. This was definitely an adventure we'll remember for a lifetime. As always, thank you so much for watching.